Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm going to be doing a day in the life with you guys, and I want to thank Equip Foods for sponsoring this video. It is a cloudy spring day, almost spring. I'm so excited. The time change is happening this weekend. Not so excited about that, but very glad that it won't be dark quite as early anymore. I'm just feeling ready for spring and warmer weather and sunshine, and we've had a very big teaser of that. We had beautiful weather, and then we went camping in Gunlock State Park in southern Utah this past weekend, and we went hiking, we went kayaking, and the weather was beautiful and sunny, and now it's kind of like cold. The mountains are getting snow, and so it's just kind of like, I don't know if I want to go back to that. Not that I have any control over it. But anyways, I got myself ready this morning, have several things that I need to do today, amongst which the very first priority is homeschooling. We are almost into quarter 3 of our homeschooling year, or I'm sorry, quarter 4. We are finishing up quarter 3. And that's crazy. We're like nearing the end. Lots of graduation stuff going on for my oldest. Soon she is taking her graduation photos next Friday. And so today I actually want to go through everything. We got her outfit a really long time ago. Her and I went shopping, and so I just want to make sure everything, we have it together. She's going to do some in her cap and gown and then some in her regular clothing, or her special outfit that she got for it. I have workouts to do and just all the things today. So you guys are going to come along with me for this day in the life. So if you guys have been watching a lot of my content lately, I have been talking about doing an Amazon clothing video, and I have not had time to dedicate to doing that. But I found a bunch of cute, at least I think cute, comfortable spring clothing for myself. I was just in need of a wardrobe refresh, and this romper is one of the things that I got. It is super cute, nice and wide, buttons up, although I wouldn't button it all the way. They had tons of different color combos. I just went with like the orange and the tan. It has pockets. It's very loose, very flowy. In the spring, you can throw a denim jacket over it, or you can wear it as a tank top. Super cute with Birkenstock sandals, and definitely something comfy. So I'll link to this down below, but I have been sharing a lot more clothing stuff as of lately, just because I was feeling very uninspired and just in need of like,
unknown caller.
Oh no. Just in need of needing to go through my clothing, see what makes me feel good at this age of life. Like some of the things that I've had in my closet, I have had for a really long time. And you know, getting closer to 40, I've shared with you guys like just different things. And so I just really wanted to feel good and put together. And so one of the best ways to do that is to find things that do make you feel confident, that are comfortable, that don't like bother you. You're not, you know, feeling, when you put it on, you just feel good in it. So that is the moral of the story. So yeah, I'll link to this romper down below. It's really cute, really good quality, and I really like it. But I have all the clothes that I got from Amazon linked on Instagram. So if you missed that, you can head over there and check it out, because I found a lot of really cute things. So like I already told you guys, Equip Foods is sponsoring today's video, and I am so excited to be partnered up with them yet again for another video, because their protein, their Prime Protein, has become my absolute favorite protein powder I have ever tried, ever. In 10 plus years of drinking protein powders. They have so many incredible flavors, from peanut butter, which is this one, this is delicious, to the iced coffee one, which is my and my husband's personal favorite, to their chocolate and vanilla. They are all delicious. And what really makes them so incredible is not only the taste, but the ingredients, okay? most protein powders, if not, I would dare to say like 90% of them, you are not getting what you think you are from that protein powder, or you're getting a lot of fillers, additives, junk that are not healthy for you while you're trying to be healthy and increase your protein. And that's why I cannot recommend Equip's Prime Protein enough. Their protein is made with grass-fed beef isolate. And so not only is it natural, but your body recognizes that as a natural protein source. And I've personally seen how much easier this is on my digestive system. If you're someone who struggles with bloating or gas or anything like that, when you take a protein supplement, this will be entirely different for you. The other thing that I have personally noticed from drinking this protein powder in comparison to others is that after my workout, when I take 2 scoops of my Prime Protein, which is about 42 grams of protein, I am full. Whereas other brands, when I make a protein shake, it's almost like there's nothing in it and I am still hungry after I drink it. And so that has been something that I was really interested to see, but either way, their protein is incredible. For example, the peanut butter protein right here, the only ingredients in this are grass-fed beef protein, peanut flour powder because it's peanut butter, sea salt, natural flavor, organic acacia or acai fiber, and stevia leaf extract. Now this one does contain peanuts, obviously, but the iced coffee flavor, same thing. The ingredients here are grass-fed beef protein, natural flavors, Indian spray-dried coffee, sea salt, and stevia. And so either way, no matter what flavor you choose, you're getting a protein that is truly just protein and has all pronounceable ingredients, which is always incredible. These proteins also mix incredibly well into pancake mix, muffin mix, anything you want to make, you can mix it in. If you want to make yourself like a Greek yogurt bowl, you could always add this to it, mix it in, stir it, it blends smoothly. There's so many ways to use their protein to meet your protein goals. So we love Equip in my house, and they have given me a discount code for you guys. It is 20% off your order when you use my code GRACEANDGRIT20 at checkout. I will put the link and the code down below. Now that discount is site-wide, so you should also check out their other products that they have, ranging from their bovine colostrum gummies to their collagen. Their products are set apart and so awesome. I've tried all of them and they're all incredible. So that discount isn't just for the protein, it is for everything. And another thing I want to briefly mention right here is if you order and you put your protein or whatever you're getting on subscription, they give you a discount for that already, but my code stacks on top of that. And so if you know that you want your protein to show up regularly, you never want to run out, you want to always have it, you can do that and add my discount, and then you're going to save 2 times on your order. So that's an even better way to do it. So all the links to Equip Foods and Prime Protein will be down below for you guys. Take advantage, try it, check it out. Okay, my personal way to make my protein shakes super easy is 2 scoops, particularly of the iced coffee, some ice, some oat milk or almond milk, and blend. Delicious. And drink pretty quickly. I've had a few of you guys reach out to me and ask me, Ashley, my shake is kind of like clumping up. It says right on the back what to expect if you never check that out, that there is some clumping because it's normal, because there's no chemical stabilizers and tons of whole food collagen and gelatin, and that will happen. So, I mean, it doesn't happen within 5 minutes, but if you left your shake there for 2 hours, you might come back and need to stir it up to drink it again. So I just wanted to briefly mention that when I make my protein, I try to drink it within 30 minutes, but that's just me. So all the information to their protein and everything will be down below. Don't forget to use my discount to save. So my son is actually in his last week of his master's dual enrollment class, and he has a paper due coming up here that he is going to be working on in school today. So they, in college, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you went to college, you probably know, but maybe it's been a long time and you need a refresher. They're both with my daughter going to Grand Canyon University and doing her 2 English prerequisites, and then he's in Old Testament survey. So obviously that speaks for itself, but their writing assignments in both colleges have been very specific for how they want it. So if you have a child who is in high school that you are homeschooling, and you want to make sure that they are going to be prepared for writing papers like this, we never did anything except the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts and reading really great books. So my kids all have been very prepared for this. There are some nuances to like MLA format and different things like that they've had to learn along the way. But overall, my kids who have gone on to college level classes now, my oldest 2, they've done really well. And I've never had to like drill them with difficult, writing intensives or anything like that. So he asked me to look over these instructions just to make sure that he's going to do it careful, because right on here it does say please read carefully. So I'm going to actually help him by taking the notes down so that he doesn't have to keep flipping back and forth. And also that's just the way that I learn things and remember things, is writing them down. So he may not need that, but that's what I'm going to do first before we even start on to morning time. Everyone's doing their chores and stuff like that, so I'm going to take a look at this now.
I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding.
All right, we just finished up morning time and we went through some more in this book. We're in Revelation chapter 8, so we read and studied a portion of that. We did World Watch News, and we also all took time to fill in our gratitude journals. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this away, and then everyone is going to start on their independent subjects.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away.
Some animals can make themselves look big and scary to startle a predator. This is called dymatic behavior. Some moths have wings designed to look like snakes. Other moth wings are decked out with large spots that look like owl's eyes. A predator backs away when the moth spreads its wings in its face. The peacock butterfly can make itself look like a leaf floating in the wind.
You've got to keep holding on through the
By Sergeant Joyce Kilmer.
Okay.
I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree who looks at God alay and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree who may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, a tree whose bosom is lain,
Snow has
lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree.
Yay! That's poetry memorization for Language Arts Level 7. Good job. There you go.
promise you this. If you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day.
All right, it is lunchtime now, so we are taking a break. Everyone still has some schoolwork to finish up after lunch. And so I wanted to share a couple of updates with you guys from previous videos or vlogs that I have been receiving questions on. So the first thing that I've been asked a bunch of times, which I think is very sweet, is how the Chick-fil-A interview went for my son. So the interview actually went really well. The manager of that particular location told my son she was actually homeschooled herself and has been working at Chick-fil-A for a while. She was in college, I think he said, and they chatted about books and briefly, it was a quick interview. And so the interview went really, really well. Unfortunately, he did not get the job because of his availability, which I think I talked about in that video. I did talk about how I learned with my oldest daughter what is too much when it comes to work when you have teenagers who are still in school full time, my kids specifically doing dual enrollment courses, so doing some college credits, also very demanding, and then they're still kids, so they need downtime. They need time to go to the gym and work out, do their CrossFit, like they still need that kind of time, and I want to see them. So there's a very fine balance, and we learned with my oldest daughter what was too much for her. My son specifically has had a lot going on as of recently. It's been kind of a big few months for him. So he did not get the job, but simply based off availability, and the manager told him if your availability can change, to let her know. They were specifically looking for someone who could work until 11 p.m. and that is just too late for a high school student, at least for mine. So that is that. Thankfully, he does have a job already. It's just a very relaxed couple hours a week. It's just some spending money for himself. And so it's easy to look for other jobs when you already have one, you know? So that is going okay. That job is fine. It's just the lack of hours, which has him wanting to find something he can do a little bit more, but obviously not until 11 p.m. at night. That would just never work out. So I wanted to update you guys on that. I also wanted to update you guys on another really exciting thing, is that I now have 2 licensed drivers in my house. So my son got his license last week, and we have been working on that with him for a long time. And so that feels like a tremendous weight lifted off of his and my shoulders, and Jake's. At the same time though, the way that we do driver's license stuff in our house, at least for my oldest daughter and now him following suit, is it is not an automatic right to just go driving wherever you want, whenever you want, you know, whatever. So statistically, most teenage car accidents happen within the first year, but especially the first 6 months of them having their driver's license. And so we are very cautious about just letting them have a free-for-all. A lot of it has to do with the fact that we live in a major city. So the roads are crazy, the people are crazy. And so just sending a teenage driver out into that scenario is probably not the wisest. So with my oldest daughter, we kind of built up to her driving completely, like pretty much anywhere. And even still, she's had her license almost 2 years now. And, you know, she definitely drives wherever she needs to go now, but it's just, we built up to that. So at first we just did like going to the gym by ourselves, like very methodical things. And then we added going to work by ourselves, and had my husband or I ride with her a few times just to make sure that everything was good. She knew where to go. That's the other thing I want to say about teenage driving, is that if your child is relying on their iPhone to tell them where they need to go, that is so dangerous, because they don't have the experience needed to be able to navigate between looking at the phone for directions restrictions, even if it's on like a dash mount and driving. So I also don't let my kids, when they're new drivers, drive anywhere that they don't know how to get there, because they can't do both at the same time. Adults who have had their license for a while struggle with that. So that's a little, my little bit about driving. But we do have 2 licensed drivers now. So we're very proud of him. He was very relieved. God answered our prayers. The first time he tested, we didn't have the best experience, and it wasn't his fault. And so we just had to go back again and put our best foot forward. So anyway, that was exciting. The other thing that I wanted to, you can say, lunch is ready. Lunch is ready! Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna edit that out. And everyone's eardrums are gonna be blown up. Now I forgot what the other thing was that I wanted to update on. I can't remember now. But yeah, those were a couple of updates I wanted to give you guys. Oh, I remember what it was. I wanted to do a little fitness update. So I shared a while ago, kind of like how getting closer to 40, just feeling my body change. I have PCOS, so I deal with that and all that stuff. And it's been about a year that I have been extremely consistent with everything that I'm doing now. And I have to tell you guys, like, I feel like I have figured it out. I feel like my body is like happy again. I just feel good. And it has nothing to do with the scale. Like, I just do not weigh myself. From the time that I was probably 12 years old, the scale has put me in the obese category based off of BMI. And so like, it's just total, it's not realistic for anyone really, but especially for me. So I have been taking all of my supplements extremely regularly. I have been taking my Better Hormones drink every single day. I do not miss a day. That has been so helpful. Go ahead. I have been sleeping, paying really close attention to my sleep and being disciplined on my sleep. I have only had one crazy night where I could not fall asleep recently, like in the last 6 months, 7 months, and it was when we were in our RV. And I don't know why I couldn't fall asleep that night, but I couldn't fall asleep. But it could have been because I got so much sleep the 2 nights prior that my body was like, wait, we're sleeping a little bit more. But at home, like, I'm in bed at like 9:45 to 10, and I am asleep by 10:30 to 11, and then up every day between 6:30 and 7. And so I'm getting like 8 hours of sleep every night, very consistent, sleeping fully through the night, not waking up. And that's been amazing. My overall health and wellness just feels very good. Hormonally, I feel very balanced and not so like up and down like I was before. And I attribute a lot of that to the Better Hormones. I also have recently, well, not recently, but over the last year, I have really focused on strength training again and limiting any high impact, like crazy hit cardio. And I have seen positive benefits from that, although I am a person who does need more cardio than the average person. So I'm still getting 150 minutes a week of blood pumping, heart pumping cardio, but I'm just choosing to do it in different ways. I have my weighted vest, and I've been enjoying hiking. I have done some running, not super regularly, but just like enjoyable runs, and that has all been really good. But I have been mostly focused on weightlifting and weightlifting until failure, basically, for muscle building. So like going heavy and making the 8th rep of every set kind of difficult. Yesterday, I've gotten stronger. That's the other thing that's been really amazing to see, is like for me, for working out for so long and doing the kind of workouts I was doing for a while, I just felt like I was I wasn't getting any stronger, but I wasn't really getting any weaker. And I was just kind of like in this maintenance phase, and that works for a while, but eventually you do need to get out of that, both mentally and physically. And so I have been challenging myself with weights that just are very surprising to me. For example, yesterday, the workout that I did was a back and biceps focus lifting workout. And I'm only lifting for like 30 to 40 minutes each day. So it's like very manageable time-wise. And I was doing single arm rows where you bend over and you pull the dumbbell up to the hip. And yesterday I did that with a 50-pound dumbbell for all 3 sets. That's a personal record for me. So I have been getting stronger. So yeah, that is kind of like how I've been feeling. And I think all of those things coming together is what is causing that. As far as like food and everything, I am always just focused on not eating a ton of processed sugar, because nobody should. Eating a lot of whole foods like fruits, vegetables, that kind of stuff. And eating high protein. That's it. Like just, I eat carbs, I eat everything, but the protein is the thing that, as long as I'm doing that, everything else for me always falls into place. Now, I did want to tell you guys the lifting program. So I've done various lifting programs through the years, some of my own, some from different apps, but I am someone who likes to change up workouts to keep myself interested. Now, I love Peloton workouts for boot camps and for cycling, running, stretching, core workout. But what I don't really like, if I'm being honest, is their I like their total body strengths, because those are more boot camp style, but I don't like their isolated legs and like upper body lifting workouts. And the reason why I don't like them is because a lot of their programming is done it's time based. And so when you're trying to lift heavy, you need more rest to be able to lift heavy so you can build strength. So if you're lifting at like 75% of your max, you're not going to recover in 10 seconds or 15 seconds. And so those kind of workouts on there, they don't really lend themselves to strength building. It's more of muscular endurance. And so I don't really like those. With all that being said, Rebecca Kennedy is the instructor, and she does use some profanity. I'm not endorsing that, but whatever, I can ignore it for this. She created a new split, she calls it. It's under the strength section. You'll go to programs at the top, and it is called Split Plus Hike. That's what it looks like. See the split plus hike? Okay, so you do those 4 workouts per week, and you repeat it for about 6 to 8 weeks, and you try to build up in your strength and push yourself more and go heavier. And then the hiking is built in at the end, so you're getting the cardio. I have done that for, I think this is my 5th week, and I'm probably gonna do it till like 8 weeks, and then I'll find something different. But it's been really good, and I've enjoyed it a lot. So I would recommend that if you guys have the Peloton app. But those are some updates. This could have been a whole video in and of itself, so I won't go on for any longer, but I did want to mention those few things because I've seen those questions popping up in my comments and in my DMs. I got this from Costco for our camping trip, and it is super good. I've never had it before, but if you guys like honey mustard flavored things, you should definitely grab this the next time you go to Costco. So one of the things that I've been really focused on this spring, well, even though we're just getting into spring, like January and February rather, has been getting some things done around the house that are like normal household maintenance kind of things when you own a home that we're just not going to have time to do with the busyness of spring kicking up from about mid-March, so like next week, all the way through basically June. It is pretty jam-packed. So lots of travel, lots of going out of town, lots of major life milestones with graduations, graduation parties, all that stuff, lots of hosting. And so I just wanted my house to be in tip-top shape. So last weekend, Jake went through and repainted all of our baseboards. They needed to be done so badly. This weekend, we're gonna go through and touch up, paint like our gray paint, nothing crazy, but just like stuff like this, like normal house wear and tear. And then we also paid for a stucco guy to come and fix this, because when Walter was a puppy, he would like scratch right here and the stucco was gone. And we're gonna be hosting my oldest daughter's graduation party in our backyard. And so even though no one would care, I just wanted it to be fixed. So we had a stucco guy come out and do that, because stucco is kind of hard to work with. Dorothy, stop. Dorothy. And so then we're gonna paint it. And yeah, so we've been doing things like that. My daughter is also turning 18 in a few weeks, and so we have started to party prep for her. So she wanted to be able to take pictures with her friends who are gonna come over. So I got this archway from Home Depot, and I think you can fill those up with like water or sand or air to like keep it from blowing over. Anyway, I had my son build this last night, and then these are curtain lights. We're gonna hang like a lace tablecloth behind, and then kind of do the curtain lights like draped, turn them on. And then I bought bows off of Amazon, because this is kind of the theme, is like vintage red bows and cherries. And so we're gonna tie these on to those string lights for her little photo booth. So her birthday party is next weekend, but I wanted to kind of get a head start since that was going to be a little bit time consuming. We'll see if I have time later to work on it, and if I do, I'll show you guys. But I'm going to actually film her party prep video for my membership. So if you want to see, or you're looking for a birthday theme that's mature for an older teenager, then you might want to watch that video. But I thought I would share that. This little thing from Home Depot was only like $35, and it had pretty good reviews, so I think it's going to be super cute. All right, my older kids just left for their CrossFit class. I'm getting ready to take my son to his afternoon boys Bible study, and my daughter, my youngest, asked me if I could stop by Starbucks for her on the way home, because her friend told her about a new drink. What's it called?
Midnight.
The midnight something drink. I think it's like tea and coconut milk. So I'm gonna do that, and I got changed into my workout clothes because I am going to do my workout today. I just told you guys about the program I've been following, and ironically, today's workout is glute and quad focused. So like the front of your legs and then your glutes. That's the strength focus, and then the hiking is after that. But this workout is the hardest workout of the week, I think. And so that is what I'm gonna be doing today. I thought I would maybe show you guys like the whole workout in its entirety. We'll see, I'm not sure. But once I take him, get her little drink that she's asking for, I'm gonna come home and work out, and then it'll be on to making dinner. And we have dance and jujitsu tonight. So other activities still, but this is my workout time in the afternoon. At Bible study, so we went through, this is the midnight drink. It's under the refresher tab in the app, and it's like one of their newer drinks. I would never order this because I am a coffee girl through and through. If I'm going to Starbucks, I'm getting a coffee, but she of course loves these refreshers, and her friend told her about this one. So she said it's more blackberry tasting with the coconut milk. So I was gonna try it and tell you guys what I think. So let's see. That's very good. Very good. What was the other one? The pink one. There was no, there was another kind of refresher more recently that was pink like that, and it was also really good. But we're home now, so now it's time to work out. But I wanted to share that drink with you guys, and then I also remembered that I was going to show you the graduation outfit and stuff for my oldest daughter. Ready for a little graduation, upcoming graduation prep haul. I apologize for the lighting. It's cloudy and raining. I already said that. So I shared, I think in my membership, about how I'm feeling about graduation. It's basically 2 months away now. And just like processing all of that while still having to plan for things, make it fun, make it exciting. So I'm just gonna show you guys the stuff. It already is hard for me to like get out this bin. But I know that many of you guys have watched my channel from the time I started, which was, my oldest was at the end of 2nd grade when I was like, I think I'm gonna homeschool. Took me a few more months to really decide that, but she was at the end of 2nd grade. And a lot of you guys have watched my channel since the beginning, and so it feels proper and right to show you guys a little bit of what this is looking like and show you the completion. Like, not that many homeschoolers homeschool their kids until graduation, and I feel like that is doing such a disservice for the homeschooling community, because so many more people with younger kids have decided to homeschool, but they don't really know what it's going to be like, what it's going to look like when the end comes. And the end comes, and there's such a rich reward there. So if you want to hear about like feelings and stuff, join my membership. I'm just showing you guys the stuff. So we have her graduation ceremony set. We are doing it with our homeschool group at our church. I told you her senior pictures are next weekend, and I can't wait to get those back, because then I can send out the announcements and party invitations and all that kind of stuff. So that step is coming. We have her graduation party set. I've hired the people for that. I've bought most of the decorations. I have a few more things in my Amazon cart that I am going to continue to buy, but I've made a list on Amazon if you need ideas for a theme that is really fun. We're doing taco, like taco about a graduate. So anyway, we ordered her diploma, and we ordered this from homeschooldiploma.com, and it is beautiful, so beautiful. I can't recommend it enough. We got the one that has on the front the Sole de Gloria, to God alone be the glory, diploma of graduation. And then on the inside, let me make sure my address isn't there. We got to like Williams Academy. Funny story, I never named my homeschool. That's just been a joke. But apparently I should have, because you do want something to put at the top. So anyway, we went with that. But we got to decide on the verse that we wanted on her diploma. So here's what it looks like, and then I'll just read it to you. It says, "With thanks to God and in acknowledgement of His enabling grace, we joyfully present Kylie with this diploma, it has her full name. It is the culmination of her high school education, a milestone at which we recognize her many accomplishments and evidence that she has fulfilled all requirements for graduation. Dated this 23rd day of May in the year of our Lord, 2025. And then then I put her favorite verse at the bottom. So I'm very happy with that. So we have that, okay? She hasn't seen any of this either. I've been collecting Grand Canyon memorabilia from all of our tours and stuff, because that is where she's continuing on. I have more of that in here. But what is this? I don't know what this is. So I have Grand Canyon stuff. There's more at the bottom to like set up her display table for her party. Another thing Jake and I are going to give her at graduation is this ornament that we got at Disney for her. So we'll set that out on the table as well. Oh, here's more Grand Canyon stuff. So the GCU cup, the little GCU nursing duck, just some little college stuff. For her cap and gown, I ordered this from Amazon, and I ordered it because this is her favorite color. So she has her 2025 tassel. She has her cap, and then her gown it zips in the front. And I did that so when she's taking pictures, she doesn't have to take it off of her hair. Then from Etsy, I ordered this topper, and it says, Future Nurse, My Story, His Glory, Psalm 46:5, and then it has her name and her graduation year. So you just put that, I'm going to have her take pictures with this too. So I'll just see how it attaches on here. So basically you just put it on top like this. So I'm probably gonna like have to tape. I wonder if it's sticky. Either way, I'm gonna have to secure it somehow onto here, but I ordered that and I thought it was really cute. Now for her graduation outfit for her pictures, I wanted her to choose something that really resembled her, but was a little bit dressy, felt appropriate for the occasion. So when we went back to school shopping in August, she was already thinking about this. We went to Altered State. She loves country music. She loves all that kind of stuff. And so, coastal cowgirl, like she's very into her fashion. So, she got this top, which is from the store Altered State. And then she got this high-waisted floral skirt. So obviously you pull the skirt up higher since the top is shorter. No stomach will be shown. And then she got some really cute butterfly cowgirl boots that she's already worn. But I made her not wear the outfit. And then she got these necklaces from Altered State. One is a locket, and then the other one just has butterflies. So that's what she's going to be wearing, and then doing her cap and gown too. So yeah, we've had that outfit for a long time, and I think it'll look really pretty. She chose the location for where our photographer was. And then the last thing that I have in here is a Bible, and I am going to set this out at her graduation party and ask people to highlight their favorite verse, because I just think that that will be a sweet memory. And so I got this for that. This doesn't have like any of the decorations or anything like that, because that is all downstairs, but this was like personal stuff that I've just been collecting, and I needed to get it out anyways because those photos are next weekend. So we are moving along with graduation, and it is happening around here. But I thought I would share those few things with you guys. I do love throwing parties, and more than throwing the party, I love making people feel special. So I'm excited for all of this, even though even though it hurts my heart. Can't believe we're here. It still, I don't think, has fully set in, but. All right, I am making dinner now, and I thought I would share this with you guys. It's super easy and definitely something that your teenagers and probably your husband and even you will love. So what I have in here is some pepper, garlic, ground turkey, and onions. I'm browning it all the way through. In hindsight, I should have done 2 pounds. I only did 1. And so anyways, it'll be fine because we're gonna have a salad to go with it. I'm gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in here. And then I am going to take some cheddar cheese and put it on top and melt it all the way over. I'm also gonna add some bacon crumbles to the meat because these are like little mini cheeseburgers. So what you want to do is slice your Hawaiian rolls in half, whatever they are. Once that has all the melted cheese and everything, you're just going to scoop some onto each. Add on your toppings. I have lettuce. These are our family's favorite pickles. And then I got some burger secret sauce. I got this at Walmart. So yeah. And then I'm just doing like a Greek salad. Got some avocado for the salad. And then this Greek dressing. So salad, mini cheeseburgers. Oh, and I took this out, this chili onion sprinkle for a little kick if anyone wants to add that as well. So that is what dinner is going to be tonight for everyone. I have another thing of Hawaiian rolls if I need it, but my boys will probably eat 4. So this is for my husband, that's my youngest, the other 2 teenagers, and then me. So that should work out. So that is what we are having for dinner if any of you guys needed a quick and yummy idea.
There's a new day to take away your sorrow.
So that's gonna be it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this day in the life video. Make sure you check out the links to Equip Foods Prime Protein. I cannot recommend it enough. If you take one piece of advice from me from this whole video, it is to increase your protein intake, and their protein is absolutely delicious and the cleanest on the market. You can save with my discount code, that will be down below. Please give this video a thumbs up before you click out of it. Make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are on for my channel because I have tons of upcoming homeschool curriculum sale announcements that you are not going to want to miss out on. Pretty much the only time you can save this much, and videos will be coming announcing that, links, all the stuff. So make sure you're here, make sure you're checking in with me regularly, and I'll see you guys again in my next video really soon. Bye, friends.